Since 1795, seniors have spoken from the commencement stage. Indeed, in early years, all seniors spoke. We continue that tradition today. No. The present wise practice of limiting the student speakers to 3 members of the class began in 1901. 1 speaker is chosen by the class, 1 is selected by the Phi Beta Kappa Society, and the last speaker is our valedictorian. It is my pleasure to introduce our class speaker, Jay Mehta.
Hello. Wow, I'm really proud, so proud that we've all gathered here today as one in celebration of my wonderful mother's birthday. However, my mother is not the only family member that I wish to celebrate today. Over these past 4 years, my family has come to include all of you as well. After all, we have grown together from being wee, disconnected frosh to being seasoned seniors who have accomplished many of the goals that we had set out to prior to college. I realized earlier this week when I reopened my Wolf letter, the outdoor orientation program that I had written for my senior self, and it had ended with, "I hope you're as cool when you read this as I want you to be." I failed in that regard. But thankfully, my personal goals have also grown to mirror our class's demonstrated values. Today, I want to recognize those values that I've come to know over the past 4 years and state my hope that you continue carrying the same attitudes, that you keep doing you after graduation. My Williams brothers and sisters, as the legendary Barry White aptly sings in a voice far more sonorous than mine, "Your sweetness is my weakness." You are amazing. I have loved attending your events and reading your publications and seeing you guys move your hips on stage to bachata music and hearing you belt out renditions to Taylor Swift songs both during a cappella concerts as well as whenever I happen to walk past a shower in Morgan for some reason. And even on occasion, even seeing absolutely everything when the spring streakers would run wild through the libraries, because those were moments in which I was able to see you, my family, release and fully express yourselves through activities you love. Through flaunting your personality, you enabled us on the receiving end to yell out those ever so meaningful words, "I see you, Anna Mars," or whoever we happen to see. This lack of anonymity, the inability to remain hidden at Williams, is central to the institution's creed and is an extraordinary thing. We prove it through procrastination, duck-faced selfies, and through Eve compliments. We prove it through offering rooms to friends in the wake of hate crimes and having heart-to-hearts right here on Science Quad, although hopefully not right now. We prove it through hearing both friends and strangers speak at story times and you are not alone, and through the simple day-to-day snack bar check-ins to make sure we're living healthy lives, complete with an ample supply of fried green beans. We recognize and respect one another as moral agents and keep each other in our mind's eyes. I found that it's through this seeing, this true seeing, that the most rewarding outcomes occur. Just a few days ago, when our Mount Hope dinner dance was abruptly interrupted by the tornado, you all vitalized me by banding together and bringing one another up. You moved tables and chairs, shared asparagus, and for some reason kept dumping more onto my plate, said more sincere thank yous than I've ever heard at once, and brought an explosion of swag onto the dance floor. You body rolled with the flow, even when that flow flooded every road between Mount Hope and Paresky. Together, we elevated the collective chi of Williams and proved that we make this experience what it is. We are Williams. While it seems like we only hear about the individualism and self-centeredness of the world outside of the bubble, this world that we've created is connected and intimate. I'm hopeful for life after graduation because I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease finding the energy to relate, to learn, and to make better when I see you, my family, doing what you do. 'Cause I don't think I'll ever cease I'll end with a poem from one of my favorite Bollywood movies. The translation reads, "Open the door, draw the curtains. The wind is all tied up. Let's set it free." In celebration of our opening the door and excited for what it will mean for the world, class of 2013, I see you. Thank you for doing you.